Hello everybody and welcome to the Cloudcast Show. This is Mario.
And I am Guillermo, and in this podcast we will discuss latest advances in cloud technologies, the world of DevOps, and software development hacks. All these to make your life easier.
So if you're a technology expert, you own a business, you are an IT director, or just a regular geek guy, then you came into the right place. Hey guys, thank you for joining us on this very first episode of the Cloudcast Show. Today with me is Guillermo, and we will be talking about the DevOps and the benefits for your company. Guillermo?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mario. I'm very happy to be here and presenting the first episode of the Cloudcast, a new project that we are starting here.
Yeah, we are very excited to start this podcast show, and I think I'm gonna drop the very first question. So, what the fuck is DevOps and what we can learn about it?
So, I think there's a lot of mysticism on the world right now when it comes to DevOps, right?
Okay.
Because some people define it as sysadmin who evolved in this kind of new god that knows everything about automation, and some other guys or some other group of people define it as the full culture that a company adopts to standardize their processes, automate some things, and establish a collaboration culture in which anybody can afford to it. So I kind of say that, my opinion is that DevOps is the combination of practices and the combination of different teams within a company that help you to reach the business objectives. And I think that's it.
Yeah, I think I heard that before about DevOps and that the many things that includes the term and everything. But why should a firm adopt DevOps and its benefits?
Well, I think that a firm, you can be whatever you want. You can deliver any service. You can be a consultancy firm. You could be a hotel. You could be whatever company you would like.
So DevOps is for everybody, or just for a close type of companies? I don't know.
Yeah, I get you. I think that DevOps is for everybody. Everybody that has online presence, anybody that has an application, anybody that has a SaaS product, for example. I think that it is for everybody. And why should they adopt it is simple. It helps you to deliver more quality to your end users.
Okay, but it is hard to achieve this goal, or what do we need to do to get into the DevOps culture and the process and everything?
I don't think it's hard, because I have done, or we have worked with it with a lot of different clients implementing DevOps. However, you should always start reading about it, kind of implementing an agile methodology, but it's not impossible.
Okay, so we can say that if we adopt DevOps as our own, then we will get a more mature development process, and we'll have standardized process management things, and it will help us to decrease mistakes and risks, and will help us to save some costs and offer a better product for everybody, or for the public, or for whatever our user,
yes,
our final user is.
Yes, that's right. Since DevOps means that your collaboration within your different teams improves, you will have them collaborating to reach one goal, which is deliver more quality or better products to your customers. So they will be focused on either on all things that involve the stability of your business, meaning decrease risks, decrease costs, standardize some processes like continuous integration, continuous delivery, probably establish more custom processes or internal processes that you have in your company, reducing your downtimes, reducing time to market. So this helps on all areas of your business.
Yeah, because it involves like a lot of things that we will be discussing for this podcast. But now that we are talking about companies, let's talk about how companies can internally enable DevOps. I mean, is this a person? Is this a team? Is this an office? What is?
Okay, so right now I think companies are either hiring somebody to do this kind of implementation for them, or they are training their people. So there can be one leader in the company, one stakeholder that is pretty much able to get or to be or to perform that role of DevOps, and they are they are training their people. And there could be other companies that are hiring or
like outsourcing
that part to implement it into their business.
Okay, I think that now that we sort of understand the main concept of DevOps, we can do like a recreative test. And if I come to you saying that I have a company or that I need DevOps in my company, how can I start educating my team, or how many people I need, or how many time? I don't know if you can help us with that.
Well, it might depend on how big are you. I don't think that we can define that with some simple questions. We usually do it by getting involved in all your activity, getting involved in all your processes, auditing all that you have, and then we can follow a path from there. So yeah, I think we cannot answer that like real quick, but it usually takes like 2 or 3 people, two or three people from our team or anybody's team that can train a small or medium business for DevOps.
Okay, so anybody from the systems area or office can become a DevOps, or can be like the main head of the DevOps culture process that you will be enabling in your company.
That's right. So anybody on the team can become a DevOps person. Perfect. A DevOps role.
Okay.
Person.
And now that we're talking about like the team you need and how many people and training the people, do you think that DevOps process is like too much for small companies and will end like killing the company, or DevOps will be like adjusting as your needs or as your company size, or I don't know?
I think that you should, or well, DevOps is a must even if you're a small company.
Okay.
Why? Because when you are starting, you want to keep cost low, right? On everything.
Right.
Any expense that you have, any hirings that you are gonna make, any transactions that you're gonna do. So you want to keep costs low to increase the profits, or to get to something bigger, to get to a bigger stage. So DevOps will help you on that. DevOps will help you to save costs. DevOps will help you to train your people, or at least get them to know how is the process, so that they can do things faster, and you can get better results. So I think it's a must for.
Yeah, because it can be like very scary for people that, I don't know, someone can say like, okay, I have like a very small company with 2-4 people, and then adopting DevOps may involves like a lot of costs or like a lot of time, and then maybe I don't have the money, or maybe I don't have the time for that. But since you say that like it's a must, then I think that we can adopt like very few points that will help us to increase or improve our company process, and to have like something better, not like the what we
The ideal, kind of.
like the ideal for DevOps, but something that will be definitely better.
Yeah, of course. I think that if you start from the beginning adopting DevOps, pretty much any process or any company that adopts it, DevOps and an Agile methodology can make things better.
Okay, perfect. And now that we are talking about money, because money is like the very first point of interest to every like a person that is running a company. What if I'm gonna change my question? What if I am not like a very tech guy and I am from finances area or for human resources or something like that? How and why, why should I be interested on DevOps, and how can like affect finances process or this department?
Okay, well, as I told you before, this is not only for technical guys. So this is a complete cultural change on your organization, and it will transform the way your company performs its day-to-day operations. So let's say, for example, you waste a lot of time in meetings. You could be implementing a tool for, online meetings that could save probably 2/3 of time that you're spending on meetings. Well, that's something that will be a cultural change. And the same can be applied to a finance department, to sales department, to human resources department. And I think those methodologies will help you to improve your times, make your team more productive, and the intention is to always have a better way to operate, monitor, and improve your business.
Okay, yeah, and I ask that because from the point of view of a non-technical person, then I will start looking at Google for free guides, some videos, I don't know, Wikipedia or something. But I think those terms are very confusing for people, for regular people or for non-technical people, and then I will be like lost in the big data of the internet. I don't know, and I don't know how can we start searching or looking at some places to adopt DevOps.
Well, you're right, definitely. There's a lot of information or misinformation on the internet, and I think that you could start by reading a book or probably looking on different forums about what is DevOps, how to adopt it, and you will probably get some good answers if you ask the people on the web, or on the book you will get some recommendations as well, or you can read blogs that usually have a lot of good information. And I think that's a good place to start. You could start by doing that.
Okay, so you think that start like reading like into forums or books or ebooks or something is like our best chance to or best shot to start looking at DevOps and its concept, its methodology.
Yeah. Definitely. You could start by doing that, and then once you know you want to implement DevOps, you could start watching webinars, videocasts, and all these tutorials, for example, that for different tools that are available on the web, so that you can implement it on your company.
Okay, now that you're mentioning like tools, do you have like a stack or tools that you're like your favorites or you're most familiar with to adopt this, or they're like whatever you need, or not every or all the tools are like matching with your application or your company?
Yeah, it might depend on the application and the company standards, but usually something that I like very much is a tool for communication and productivity, which is Slack. I love Slack.
And Slack is closing the gap with communications with like like
with I think the
I
technical
would say
people
like
and
dinosaurs era
yeah,
like communication process, like with emailing people and waiting to hear back from there. And I think it's like a very good option because it's closing, like very closing the gap to a faster communication.
yeah, that's right, and that's why I like it. Yeah.
Okay, so in addition with your recommendations, our coworkers at Clickit have created this amazing video series that will help us to understand the concept of DevOps and what you need to do of DevOps. And if you're like a more visual guy, it will help you to understand what you need and what needs to be done into your company to become a better, or I mean, to offer like a better product or a better application, or just like to be more familiar with this concept.
Yeah, that's right. You're right, Mario. You can access the videocast through our website, which is clickittech.com/financial videocasts. And this videocast is hosted by Alfonso and Juan Jose, our peers here at Clickit, and they explain the benefits of DevOps implementing on fintech and healthcare companies. So I think if you're more visual, as Mario said, you can access to the videocast and see what you can learn from there.
Okay, so if you guys are getting lost into the very big data on the internet about DevOps, you can start watching this video and you will get like a lot of concepts and things that you need to learn to understand the DevOps. I might sound like very annoying saying this, but you will love it. So if you haven't seen this video that we are saying, you can go check it. But before, Guillermo has some recommendations to start adopting DevOps. Guillermo, can you please?
Yeah, so the recommendation that I would give to somebody to start adopting DevOps, as I said before, the first one is read and keep looking at what you want to do with your company. What process can you adopt for your application, your SaaS product, or whatever you offer? What can you improve on there? The second thing I would recommend is adopt an Agile methodology. If you start caring about your people will improve their productivity, and thus they will provide a better product or service.
But what are these methodologies, like Scrum or Kanban or something more like something different? I don't know.
Yeah, probably something between Scrum and Agile, which Agile pretty much says that you should, instead of focusing on processes, you should focus on your people, keeping them happy, keeping them healthy, so that you can have better results from them. You can obtain better results from them. And also mix with the Scrum that helps you to organize everything, every tasks, every result that you are getting, and you can get more feedback, continuous feedback from all the processes that you are from all the tasks that you are performing.
Yeah, and you can get like rid of these bottlenecks that will stop you from continue on the process of delivering like new features or anything that needs to be on your application.
Yeah, that's right. And well, the third one would be start automating processes. Anything that you can start automating, do it. So if you're a marketing business, you can start by collecting the leads and getting to a CRM automatically and start sending some emails. Or if you're a consulting agency, you could do the same, or start by improving the way that you are doing consultants and some things like that. And the fourth would be start measuring your results. Once you start automating, once you start standard process like Scrum, and once you adopt a methodology, you should measure your results so that you can have KPIs or key performance indicators on every area of your company, so that you can take action if these are lower than you expected or higher, right?
Yeah, because if you are not measuring like your goals, then you can improve them.
That's right. Yeah, we cannot improve something that's not being measured. So
perfect. Yeah, I'm totally into your
idea.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that we are getting close to this chapter, to the final phase of this chapter, and I think that you may want to give us like a conclusion of what we learned today and what we can do from this moment to understand DevOps.
That's right. Well, today we learned about DevOps. What is DevOps? So DevOps, I think it's a combination of the 3 different areas or more different areas that you can have in a company. These areas are usually the development, the operations, and the quality assurance area. So that is DevOps, and they working together, they will improve all your platforms, systems, software that you're using, company internal company processes, and a lot of things. So working on a team is better than working alone. And well, with DevOps, you can start creating a more healthy and collaboration environment with all your departments and start getting continuous feedback from all the processes, and obviously getting results faster. You will get these results by analyzing how much time your employees take from doing something or releasing new features to your customers, or how happy are your new customers coming, and you can start measuring those results.
Perfect. And I will add, like, do not be afraid of change and to adopt this new methodology that might sound like very scary at first, but it will end like adding a lot of value to your company, and that you will love it at the very end of this process, and you will keep improving your process and your collaboration across your teams and everything that will help you to earn more money, more value, more presence on the internet, and things like that.
Yep. Thank you guys for listening. If you like the podcast, please subscribe to it. And if you need more information, you can follow us on our website, clickigtech.com, or on social media, click it Smart Technologies. See you in the next episode.